50 doctors are defeated at diagnosing diseases by an AI chatbot. 50 doctors are defeated at diagnosing diseases by an AI chatbot. Let that sink in. 50 doctors are defeated by an AI chatbot at diagnosing diseases. This study was done by a Dr. Adam Rodman sometime late 2024, and the findings were released in a New York Times article of November 7, 2024, where he details a study that was done between human beings and an AI chatbot. And when it comes down to the raw numbers, the AI chatbot scored 90%, while the human beings, using their traditional methods, scored 74% in diagnosing diseases, right? In diagnosing illnesses. Let that sink in. The reason for emphasis is that it has already happened, folks. I think in the sphere of human intelligence, being a doctor is really up there. But when you now have AI models that are performing doctors, right? So we would like to think of doctors as people that are some of the best of us and also some of the most intelligent of us. And if an AI chatbot is already outperforming them, what does that say for the rest of humanity? Now, let's do some permutations right now. This is only ChatGPT 4. This is not ChatGPT 5 yet. This is not ChatGPT 6 yet. This is not ChatGPT 7 yet. This is just ChatGPT 4. And it has already surpassed human doctors in diagnosing this disease. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, but 50 physicians were defeated by an AI chatbot at diagnosing diseases. If that doesn't make you care about artificial intelligence, I don't know what else will. The point of everything I'm saying right now is that it's already happened, because people would always say, can an AI diagnose disease? Can AI do this? Now it's doing it. It's happening. And this has already happened. So anyway, coming down to some of the details in this study that interested me, for example. So human beings scored 74%. Now, the human beings that actually use ChatGPT for the AI chatbot as a add-on, right? The human beings, so we call it human in the loop. The human beings that actually use ChatGPT 4 to augment their own skill set still scored 76%. So the human beings that use traditional methods scored 74%. The human beings that even use ChatGPT 4 scored 76%. Meanwhile, ChatGPT 4 against the human beings, or the AI chatbot against just human beings, scored 90%. So what's the miss here? So what happened was, and this goes to one of the themes of the reasons why this whole podcast has been started, that this whole knowledge transfer effort has been started, to kind of get you intimated with the concepts in artificial intelligence. And herein is the obvious lack of those skills that these doctors didn't have. The doctors that used ChatGPT 4, the AI chatbot, did not know how to properly prompt the AI chatbot to get the required output, right? So the doctors, when they were interacting with ChatGPT 4 to kind of use ChatGPT 4 as an add-on for their work, they didn't know how to properly prompt it. So what they were doing was they were treating ChatGPT 4 or this AI chatbot as a search engine, as a search tool, like they would treat Google, right? Not giving it all the information, not giving it all the case studies, but just treating it like a search engine. And therein lied the reason for them not being able to even possibly surpass ChatGPT 4 with the help of ChatGPT 4, right? So that is the problem right there. So the human doctors did not properly prompt ChatGPT 4 to be able to surpass ChatGPT 4. So I'm guessing that if the human beings were trained in how to properly prompt an AI model, they probably would have surpassed ChatGPT 4. But this is where the tire hits the road. The tire hits the road here. This is just ChatGPT 4 that we're talking about here, folks, and it was able to surpass 50 doctors in diagnosing diseases. What do you think is going to happen with ChatGPT 5? What do you think is going to happen with ChatGPT 6? What do you think is going to happen with ChatGPT 7? As a matter of fact, it's going to get to a point where people will probably prefer an AI doctor over a human doctor. Yes, I said it. It's going to get to a point in human history where people are going to trust an AI doctor over a human doctor. Think about it. An AI doctor can see 1 billion cases, can read 1 billion files. A human being can't possibly do that. And even if a human being did that, they probably would have to do that for, let's say, 10,000 years, and we know we don't have 10,000 years, right? So this is the kind of computational power that AI models have, and this is the kind of cool stuff that you're going to see in the future, but also terrifying, because at that point, what's the point of going to school and becoming a doctor after studying for 14 years, right? Because that's another thing about human intelligence. Human intelligence, not only are we intelligent in a specific way, but for us to use our intelligence, it takes time. That's the same time that these AI models cut in almost half, or if not in like very, very small numbers. Well, this is the brand new, brave new world we're heading into, that we're already in. Pay attention to this space. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. By the way, my name is Wealth Alabi, and this is the AIandNewTechPodcast. Check us out for more episodes. Check us out for more information. Check us out for more details about cool stuff happening in the AI space and the new technology space. Cheers.